Who's a cute baby? That's right, you are! Why me? Hey everybody, this is Tyrannosaurus here. Today we're reviewing the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Baby T-Rex. Even though it's called Tyrannosaurus Rex, it should be like Baby Rex or something. So let's get down to this one. So it's got a chomp action. You press down here and he chomps. Alright, this is this side of the box. It's got the original Jurassic Park gate logo here. On the back side, it shows you the baby. Comes with his little head cage, and here are some other ones from the Legacy Collection you can get. Tyrannosaurus, the raptors, the other raptors from this raptor is from Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic Park 3. So that's the back look. Here's another look at the baby, and you can also scan its foot and check it out on the app. So let's get this baby out of the package. So you just cut these little binds here, which is awesome, and it's got one more on its footy. Alright. So let's see, okay. So now we got the baby out, and then we'll get out its little 1 minute as I get this out. It actually took a lot of force to get this piece of it out. And first we'll take a look at just the cage head piece for it. Let me look at the box to see which way it goes on the baby. Alright, so it goes on like this, with this being the bottom half. And this actually came out with the original baby T-Rex. And it also had, I believe, a leg covering and something else maybe. But this is what we're looking at right now. So it's just this pale silver gray color. Very nicely done. It does have a little bit right here left over from where it was made. But nothing too bad. Looks simple. I like it in some cage stuff. Alright, let's look at that. And now, I'm gonna kind of just zoom in so I can kind of stand it a little better. At the baby Tyrannosaur. Let's see if I can't get the camera to just focus a little bit. There we go. So it has a chopping feature where you pull down the tail. And I actually wasn't going to pick this one up because as I stated, do not like the toys with this have this constant mouths open. But I figured out that if I press right here, it keeps the mouth closed. Now, doesn't that look much better? Yeah, for me, I like that the closed look much better. And I can keep it like that. And when I just want to open it, I can do that and still play with it. So no problem there. So let's go over the color scheme first. This one's very green with some of these darker colors here. And that's pretty much the only color, and the belly has this pale color. Here's the scan here and the Jurassic World stamp. And once again, I'm glad that they don't have it on the leg or something, just have it on the foot to hide it. And this is a little text there. And on this one, on this baby, I don't see any hanging plastic. This is actually really nice. Very little bit right here. Very little bit excess plastic. A little bit of extra plastic hanging over right there. But besides that, this is a beautiful little baby. If you look at it head on, it looks pretty cute. And what I like about the head is attached right here, and the whole top of the head is one solid sculpt. There's no cut down the middle, like if you look at the original. It has this cut right down the middle, and you can't see that on the baby here. And I think this one's kind of hidden a little better because of the darker color. So I brought these two other babies out to compare them, and because they're jealous of this little guy too. So the eye detail is really nice on this little baby. The bottom teeth, it looks like there's a little too much paint on the bottom. But it doesn't look too bad. There's the inside of the mouth. You can see its tongue there. Its upper teeth. And the eyes. The eye is really well painted on this guy. Actually, in all the... this is the best one with the eye paint. It looks really good. I really like this one's eye done. It's really nice. A top look of the baby, very nicely detailed. And what I also like about this baby is that the color doesn't just stop here at the tail. It goes all the way down the tail. Blue stripe starts at her eye and comes down and then stops right at her tail. The stripe should go all the way down her tail. I haven't picked up blue yet. I'll probably pick up blue again once I get more of the Legacy collection. But those seem to be the most popular ones right now. And there also is this little bit of a gap underneath the baby's jaw here where it closes. and it's a little, actually, the color of the jaw is the color of this top plate here, if you notice. That, you know, it looks pretty nice. It looks great. That's the articulation for the mouth. Articulation-wise, the legs, okay, the legs can move. They just seem very tight. So the legs also have this feature where they can spread out a little bit. I honestly don't know why they do that, but that's fine. Maybe it's just for more imposability. Let's see. They're really tight joints. Jeez, those are tight joints. So it looks like I can go about that far forward, that far back. See if the other leg wants to move. Oh, these legs are tight. In and out. Yeah, these legs are really tight, but fortunately they can move. The arms can move up and down 360. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Other side can move as well. Just have the there's a little bit of a gappage right here, but it looks okay. And also, I don't know why it has these, but it has an extra bit of joint here, so you can do this. Yeah, that's all I can think about. Like, look, I can fly. Whoosh! So I don't understand why it has the Mattel went with this, because it kind of has the, you can definitely see the cut there. Like on this one, it just moves up and down. You know, it's extra articulation. I mean, this thing has like 1, 2, you know, 3, 4. Like it can, the legs can articulate. I mean, to me, there is an unnecessary amount of articulation, but I'm not complaining. There's plenty of articulation, and just that this little joint does not bother me. Ugh! The detail on this baby is great. The tail is made of a softer plastic, so the tail can bend like so. Now let's see what it looks like when we put this little jaw plate on. So we gotta get the mouth closed, and let's see how well that works. So it does hold the mouth closed. I thought it wasn't gonna. It kind of slips in there. It doesn't really hook down or anything. I think the jaw kind of keeps it from falling off or whatever. And it stays on there, so that's cool. So you can kind of have it, you know, sleeping down or whatever. Alright, so now we'll compare it to the original babies. I'll compare it to my first baby I got. For size-wise, it's way smaller. Size for the baby length is about 7 inches long, and the baby stands about 3, and I only know about, I'm going to say it's less than 3.5, roughly below 3.5 a little bit. I don't know measurements at all. All I know is like 2 inches, half an inch. That's all I know. So I apologize if, you know, I get anything wrong here. But if I do tilt it down, it stands about 3 inches. So it kind of depends how you level it. So color-wise, we're just going to compare the two here really quick, like detail-wise. Honestly, the original has a lot more detail. Maybe you just can look at them here for a sec. The original baby has a lot more detail on the baby, and also the detail on this guy is great. And the only concern that I really have about the baby is the nails aren't painted. Again, this is my biggest concern with these toys. If you look at the original baby has the nails painted, and the new one doesn't. That's my only minus point for that. It's still a 10 out of 10 toy. It's a really good toy. And no toy is perfect, just like no game is perfect. But just for me, it loses. It's like A minus, you know. This is probably the first A minus I have reviewed. The Dimorphodon is also an A minus because the nails aren't painted. But the Stegosaurus and the Triceratops are both 10 plus, you know, A pluses because they're fine. And so the nails need to be painted. So that's the only thing I don't like. And the nails are very shiny looking. If you look at them, they look different from the rest. So that's kind of my only disappointment with it. But it's a nice scale, and I wish I could compare. Anyways, so I want to compare it to Dr. Grant here, the baby. And again, if you've seen Jurassic The Lost World, this baby's still too big for this, I think. Because if you know in the movie, they carry the baby, and this is still out of scale. The Lost World did make a smaller one than this. This is not the smallest baby T-Rex. I had a smaller one like this big. But again, that's fine. I mean, this is a good size. Pat. Oh, who's a good baby? Yeah, and then you just... Oh! So, alright. But all in all, it's a really good little dinosaur toy. I love it. I love that I can press the mouth in and it just hooks it right in there and no problems at all. Great detail once again. It just is lacking a few things for me that the originals have a lot more of. But again, great toy. I love this little guy, and he's very cute. He is a very cute little guy. And yeah, recommendation, pick it up. It's a great little guy. And again, thank you, Mattel, for making these. And I love them. Just paint the nails on your next bunch that you decide to make up, like for the Spinosaurus. But anyways, thank you for watching. This has been Stegorex, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a great day, and see ya, everybody. Bye.